What's up, Libra? Welcome to your bonus reading. This is going to be for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Now, you guys are getting this bonus reading because I messed up and you guys did not receive a November reading, okay? So the deal was I wanted you guys to write to me. What would you prefer, a career and money or a love bonus? And honestly, like, it was pretty split. And anyways, I am a sucker and oftentimes a people pleaser, so I'm doing both. There's some debate back and forth in the comments about what we should be doing, and I just decided, you know what, let's just do both. So I'm going to talk about career and money first. I've already got those cards pulled, and then I will timestamp when the love portion of this reading starts if that's all that you're interested in. If you're interested in everything, then, pull up a chair and some wine or coffee or beer or a blunt or whatever it is that you need to get yourself comfortable so you guys can listen to this reading. I want to thank you guys all for coming. If you are new, what's up? My name is Danny. If you're returning, what's up? Thank you for all the support. If you have not listened to the December reading yet, I suggest you guys go do so. It was a good one. So that is available on the channel. But let's get into it. Now, Libra, I do want to say, be careful at this time. It's funny, the Tower energy has been showing itself in these bonus readings that I've been doing, which is really, really interesting. I want you guys to be really mindful of your spending. I know for Libras, I know at least for me, shit gets really tight and money gets really tight at the end of the year. It's like I feel like my birthday kicks off everything where it's like, okay, so it's gonna be tight with money. So we've got our birthdays, we've got the holidays, you got the Thanksgiving, the Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you do. You've got New Year's. I've got a December baby. My son is in December, December 9th. So it's like things get a little bit tight. So I think that's always a thing every year, but I think you guys need to pay particular attention to your money at this time. Make sure that you are having a savings and really being mindful of your spending because there might be some unexpected things that come up. This could be pertaining to your household, like maybe the heater breaks or maybe, some type of big household expense that maybe you're going to have to cash out for. Also, this could be talking about your health. So just making sure that you guys are really staying on it, eating healthy, we are what we eat, and taking good material, good food, all that kind of stuff, because there could be something that kind of pops up either with you or with someone that you love that's very, very close to you out of nowhere. So I just think that you guys want to be prepared for that. And again, be mindful of your spending because I don't want Libras to end up in a hole because, honey, we cannot stand being broke. God. So, Libra, we start out with 8 of Swords, Emperor, and 7 of Swords. And then, I'll just introduce those two. Then we've got the King of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. Now, I will say there's 3 8s out here, okay? The number 888 is a number of positivity and abundance. So I love that we got 3 8 cards because I think especially if money has been a problem, if money has been a concern, if money's been an issue in the past, that 888 number symbolizes abundance coming your way, right? That's kind of out of nowhere. And that could have to do with this Tower card too. Like maybe you guys get some type of a payout or a settlement or something that comes in just the perfect amount of time to where it's a beautiful surprise and you're able to move forward from there. Now, Libras, there's that stuck energy with that 8 of Swords. I don't like the 8 of Swords, but I appreciate the 8 of Swords because all this lets me know whenever I see 8 of Swords is that I need to do a better job of being mindful to me and loving me, right? 8 of Swords is that energy of analysis paralysis. It's that energy of overthinking everything. It's the energy of feeling totally stuck and in your head, but you stick yourself there. So there's a lot of power in knowing that you stuck yourself there because naturally if you stuck yourself there, then you can unstick yourself, right? So I think in terms of making money, finances, all that stuff, Libra, you've probably been feeling a bit strapped, feeling a bit tight, feeling a bit bound, right? But also I think the season, again, grants a lot of new blessings coming this way. Ace of Pentacles is really, really good. So again, if you guys have been in that place where you're feeling stuck and you feel like money has really slowed up, I think there's some great opportunities coming your way with money, doing new things, or even if it's not new, it feels like these things are more solid. So maybe this is something that you've been doing for quite some time, and now you're feeling like you can do it in a way that to really monetize and to really like make something of it rather than just being like a hobby type thing. But what I do love is Ace of Pentacles always leads to abundance, right? It leads to eventually the 10 of Pentacles. So that's about money working for you. It's about, you know, taking you out of that stuck energy, right? Especially those of you guys who've been tight on cash. It feels like you're going to get a beautiful blessing coming around, which is really beautiful. And I think for a lot of you guys, especially if you're like, let's say you're an entrepreneur, you're going to feel a lot more empowered at this time. And that could be, I will say, I think that you've at this point got good people in your corner who want to kind of help you and show you the way. But it feels like Libra is really taking on responsibility, right? Really taking on change, really taking on your life, right? Sometimes we have a problem not wanting to look at or deal with things that are ugly or uncomfortable because that's not what we like. Like we're all about the aesthetic. But I feel like this is a time where, I don't know, Libra, you're like really like getting down to business on the stuff that needs to be looked at, the stuff that needs to, that like needs your opinion, right? This is you guys being more decisive. This is you guys taking charge. This is you being your own leader and you know, leading other people. This is about also pulling yourself out of this way of this 5 of Pentacles energy. Again, I think if you guys have been really stuck in the past, there's going to be a lot of inspiration that finds its way to you, Libra, that makes you feel more empowered, especially for you entrepreneurs. I think that you're going to see a big turnaround in business. So let's say if you are providing some type of a service, I think that you'll get more clients. If you are making something, I think that, you know, you'll be making it better. Like there will be upgrades in terms of your product and just people like getting the word out and hearing about you. So that's really, really good. Now, Seven of Wands is clarified by the Hermit card. Virgo energy, also fire energy. I think that you guys are, you know, again, I think for some of you guys, it's been a struggle financially, right? But 7 of Wands, you've got the upper hand. We're right on top. I think a lot of you guys were even at the point where you're thinking like, oh my God, this is what I feel like I want to do, but it's not working out for me and it's not working out for me fast enough. Should I just scrap all of this and just like get a normal job? Let me just get a state job or let me just do something, whatever. But I think that you guys are really still standing in your truth of fighting to figure out what it is that drives you, what it is that moves you, right? The Hermit gets real quiet and real, you know, becomes a loner so that they can have that space and opportunity to really look at their life and see how they want to map it out, right? They are into following their own light and their own life. So I think a lot of you guys were kind of at that point where you were ready to give up with that 8 of Swords and just be like, I don't know, like what I want to do, it's not working. And I think there was the conflict with that because it's like, no, but this is what I want to do. And people every day figure out what they want to do and they're able to do it. And like, why can't I? And all this stuff. And I feel like now you guys are going to be feeling a lot more empowered, right? Taking charge in a different way. I think you're going to be getting a lot of blessings unexpectedly and signs coming to you that actually what you're doing is the right thing and you're on the right track. But I do feel like there were lessons and things that you needed to learn in order to do so. Remember, we've got that 888. So I think that's really beautiful. Now, you've got the King of Wands, and clarifying that, you've got the 2 of Pentacles. Some of you guys might be doing the juggling of jobs. Like I feel like some of you guys might not have like regular, like traditional jobs. Like you might have a few jobs. There's something about that, you know, air signs, we do like to switch things up, right? We can easily get bored. We don't like to be stagnant. We like when the air can kind of move, especially being a cardinal air, right? So a lot of you guys have been trying to find out how to balance and kind of make ends meet with that. But I feel like there's someone who's going to be stepping in, or someone that you admire, that you're paying attention to on how they make things happen and how they move the way they move and how they're able to do all these things. Because I feel like what the ultimate goal is, if you are a Libra that has multiple jobs, I feel like you're trying to shy away from the ones that are just kind of helping you maintain, and you're trying to make like your passion project your focus, right? King of Wands energy, he's all about his passions, right? And he's all about exploring those. And he's all about monetizing off of those and like making it work for him. He doesn't do anything by default. His careers aren't by default. He makes money, he makes connections, and he does it doing the things that he loves. And so I think for Libra, if you've been kind of holding this balance of like, oh, I do this on the side, but I do this like to really pay the bills, I think you'll be coming into a time where you're able to leave the things that you've been working on, that you've just been doing in order to maintain, and you're able to go towards the things that you actually love. 8 of Cups and the Lovers, right? So again, 8 of Cups is whenever we emotionally walk away from something. This could also be romance, but this is a career reading. So I think for you guys, if there's been something that you guys have been doing for a really long time and you've invested a lot of man hours, a lot of your life to it, it feels like you guys are in many ways taking a chance, right? And trying something new with this Lovers card. Now, Lovers was originally called The Choice. So this is all about making a choice, right? But it's also, I mean, not so much about who you love or what you love, because we already know who we love and what we love, but you see that this person is actually going towards it now. They're going to be their own boss. And I love how the Emperor is right above that, and it looks like they're wearing the same red cloak, right? There's a lot of passion where you're going. You guys are headed right in the right direction. I think things have been really, really hard because, again, it just feels like for a lot of you Libras, you've been working on something for so long and you haven't really seen the return, and you're just like, fuck. Like, maybe I should just stick with this thing, or maybe I should just go and get this job because whatever. But it's like, no, I think you guys are really coming to a place where like, no, I'm going to make it happen. And a lot of you are feeling very inspired going into 2020. So it's really, really good. I think you're going in with a good amount of fire underneath your ass. Now, 8 of Pentacles with the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, that's a victory card. 8 of Pentacles, that's about doing good work. Also leading to the, the legacy of the thing, right? I feel like a lot of you guys are really doing good work. A lot of you guys have tunnel vision. Money will be growing. Again, if, we start out with that 8 of Swords. If you've been feeling stuck in the 8 of Swords, that 8 of Swords is going to flip into the 8 of Pentacles. You guys are going to be doing really good work. I think your clientele is going to be building. I think your name's going to be growing. All that is really, really great. And I think that you're going to be seen out there with that 6 of Wands card. That's all about a victory. It's about being seen. This holiday season into New Year is going to be really, really good for Libra, really powerful for Libra. And I think that too is because you guys are really in a good mindset of kind of overcoming, overthinking. I think Libra, we get so caught up in overthinking and thinking about it again and then again and again. And you see how that hasn't been working for you. So it's almost like as you let go of that control, that need to map it all out and know exactly how this is going to add up, as you do, there's a sort of freedom that comes with that. And I think you guys fall into a really good place, which leads you directly to your passions, which lead you directly to the check. You know what I mean? There's definitely a victory there. But I want you to make sure that you are staying on top of your health at this time. I want you to make sure that you're staying on top of your finances at this time, because you don't want any energy to knock you off your course. You're doing really, really great, Libra. Okay? So 2 cards, Quiet Retreat and Dreams of Abundance. So Quiet Retreat says, it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Yes, come on, Hermit energy, right? Taking time to yourself to think for yourself what you want to do for yourself, not the collective. Libra naturally thinks about the collective a lot. It's like someone asked Libra, what do you want to do? It's like, oh no, what do you want to do? Like always trying to be considerate and shit. No, this is quiet time for yourself to get clear, right? And really set those intentions going into the new year. I think that's going to be really powerful for you. Okay, and then you got Dreams of Abundance. So it says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Oof, I need to get back on that. But yes, dream journaling, keeping a dream journal, keeping something around so you can really kind of piece together those energies. You guys are getting gifts, you're getting answers, you're getting little aha moments up in there. So pay attention to your dreams, as that will help guide you where you need to go. Okay. And then Leaves, we got Easy Does It and Vegetarian. Easy Does It. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. Yes. What did I say? It's like, It's like almost like the sooner that you guys sink into the energy and forget about overthinking the things and trying to map out and create everything, it's like it just starts to unfold, and go with that, run with that, right? And then you got vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Yeah. Again, I feel like there's something to be said about your health this month. You want to make sure that you are eating right? We are what we eat. Also, this will give you better energy in order to manifest, right? If you are a little bit cleaner. So, and a lot of you guys who have been feeling very tired and feeling like you're just kind of dragging and kind of lacking, that will help you too. So that will kind of help you get your energy back so that you're able to, like I said, manifest a little easier and a little bit faster. So that's really, really important. Be watching your health at this time. Be watching your coins at this time. I think things are going to make a really, really beautiful flip for you at this time, Libra, and you're going to really see money coming in. So if you've been stressed, end of the year, birthday season, money's leaving, holiday season now, all that stuff, things are going to start to turn and flip for you, okay? So not to worry, darling. Okay. Libra. Now we're going to get into the romance part of this reading. Do a few more shuffles here. You know, Libra, we've been kicking ass in the love department lately. And it feels really good because y'all know Libras love love. We love it. Only if it makes sense, though. We don't like no foolishness. So we love love. Let's see what Libra's got going on in terms of love. This is going to be, again, for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Singles, togethers, situationships, whatever. Take the messages as it resonates. I'm going to read one row for one, you know, Libra, and then the other for the other sign. But of course, the energies can be flipped because this is just general. Okay. Just give me a minute. Get these cards out here. If you have not seen the December reading yet, you should. It was very, very good in terms of love. And yeah. Especially if, sorry, I'm going to be quiet real quick. Okay, well, Libras, I will say a lot of you guys are really working on something. There's a lot of strategy that's going behind it. Now, I don't know why. This could be, you know, just depending on whatever the circumstances are surrounding this relationship. But I will say you guys, a lot of you feel like you have fallen into something that's very pure, something that's very fulfilling. Something that makes your cup feel full. Hold on just a sec. So that's always really, really, really good. Okay. Your person. Okay, ready to make some magic happen. We've got that magician energy showing up initially. Gemini, Virgo energy. Could have that in their chart, especially if it's Venus. This person is coming at you. There's problems with commitment, though. Now, there is a Knight of Swords here. Okay, you guys got to figure it out, plan it. Okay. Okay. One more card for Libra. Okay. Again, finances are a big thing. I think that you guys want to really work on that, because I feel like that has something to do too with this union and how successful it can actually be. And that could be because of different things. That could be because this could involve travel, or you guys have big plans, that type of thing. Finances are definitely a thing. There is a sense of wanting and needing to get yourself feeling like you've got it together, so that you aren't falling into a codependent situation, especially for those of you Libras who have been in codependent relationships in the past. This is something that we like and we want, but there is an emphasis to kind of do that self-care and loving first, which is fine. That's great, actually. Now, Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, Libra energy. I think for a lot of you guys, it feels like you guys are at that point in your relationship that you're ready to talk about some things in terms of either moving something forward. Okay, all these fell out. Let's just take it and not complain. In terms of moving something forward, elevating it in some type of way, right? The Queen of Swords, she's very direct. She's very in her truth. She lives in her truth. And she expects people to operate in that way when they're dealing with her, right? This is about communicating something. So, okay, you guys are starting out 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Beautiful energy. Again, I feel like you guys have found something that you feel like it's worth working on. There's something worth working for here, right? I think there's something that you guys have really been putting in time. You guys have been talking maybe like the last 8 months, maybe 2000, met them in 2018. I don't know why. But you guys have been really putting in the work to get to know one another. 3 of Pentacles is very much a collaborative card. It's about getting to know one another. Like, it's about also being open-minded. So this person might be very different from someone you've dated in the past. This person could bring something different to you, like, right? Like, different people bring different things out of you. So this person could be showing you like things about yourself, but through them, you know what I mean? So it's like not even on purpose, but it's like through them, you're actually able to really see you. But either way, we're talking about a 3 of Pentacles situation. That's always doing good work and collaborating and really being open-minded and moving forward in something beautiful. And 8 of Pentacles is too. Both of them are beautiful and working together. So it seems like this is something that you guys are definitely willing to work on. I think this is something that you've probably tried to hide from or run from in the past. It could be that it just is a little scary. It's like, look, Libra's been through some shit, and like, I'm not trying to get hurt. I'm not trying to be disappointed. I'm not trying to be lied to. So this could be something that I feel like you guys were trying to kind of go about it. Wow. 7 of Swords twice. I feel like you guys were trying to go about it and like maybe when you first initially met this person, like just kind of downplay it and be like, oh, whatever. And, almost kind of repress your feelings, but it's evident that this is something that brings you a lot of joy. And since then, 8 of Wands, there's been a lot of communication. You guys have probably traveled with this person or to go see this person. But I will say, like, Ace of Pentacles, this is something that it's important to build strong foundations first. I think for you and this person, I think for both. Like, remember how I said, like, it's important that you guys are getting yourself together and your money together. I don't know. It's like you guys don't want to go into this thinking like, oh, I'm going to be with this person and they're going to complete me. It's like, no, I want to be complete. You know what I mean? And like, I want to bring what I've got to bring to the table and I want them to bring theirs. And then we put it together. It's way more beautiful and exciting. But there's a real strong feeling of you guys not wanting to fall into this codependency, because again, I feel like maybe that was a problem in the past, either people being codependent on you or you falling into relationships where you find yourself being the codependent one, and that doesn't feel good at the end of the day for you. Now, 7 of Pentacles is what's clarifying this Ace of Cups. I love that. So again, I feel like you guys found something that's really, really beautiful and really something that you might feel a little bit different, something a little out of the ordinary for you, but it works. It's really, really nice. And it's something that you guys want to continue to work on. 7 of Pentacles is all about planting that seeds. Why? Because you feel connected to this person. You feel like this is like a match. Like this is someone that you would want to offer a love to. You guys are looking long-term. So I do feel like you guys are going to slowly continue to build and plant those beautiful seeds. Now, Magician, Knight of Swords, and 3 of Pentacles. So you got the 3 of Pentacles twice. Again, big message in terms of I think you're different for them too. Oh, I wanted to say, bottom of the deck right now, Queen of Swords. This person, you guys could be dealing with water. I feel like there's someone who has strong water or earth in their chart. So especially if that's like their Venus or Venus rising moon or sun, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, what's the other one? Taurus. Could be other signs, but I'm feeling really strong water and earth placements. So just wanted to say that. Okay, so Magician. Magician energy is that Mercury energy, right? That's that Gemini, Virgo energy. Again, this person could have like Virgo in their Venus, Virgo in their rising, Virgo in their sun, moon, whatever. Same with Gemini. But this person wants to make something happen. In fact, they want to make something happen so bad that they're now kind of trying to rush to figure out how to make things happen. Now, I think in the past, maybe you guys have slowly been just like getting to know each other, but it's almost like something sparked it. Or like each time that you guys spend time together, it's like they walk away like wanting this even more, right? And I think that they're going to be communicating this to you if they haven't already. If this person hasn't been crystal clear as to what it is that they want, I think that they will coming up soon here. Especially maybe in January, because it just feels like so like Libra, where you've gone through shit, I think that they may have too. They got the Strength card underneath the deck right now. And so I think like for them, like this is like talking to you and telling you how they feel would be like a courageous act. I don't know, but it feels like being with you, like they feel more bold, right? This might be someone who isn't super outspoken or whatever. And this might be someone who like almost waits for the obvious before they make a move, right? Like they have to know that you already like them basically before they say anything because like, you know, fear and shit. But I feel like this person is very much wanting to communicate how they feel with you. But there is this fear of like sometimes they put their foot in their mouth. Also, I think they don't want to rush things, although they want to rush things. Do you know what I mean? But they want to rush things because the star, I think they just see you as literally being a wish come true. This is Aquarius energy, but this is someone who they just see you as everything. I feel like they want to rush towards you. Yeah, I feel like they really, really do, because it's like your energy with them, it just feels light. And although it's different in all the ways that are necessary and beautiful and what they've been looking for. Shut the hell up. 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So we got 2 Ace of Cups. So you guys feel the same. Like you guys both want to offer each other your love. You guys both want to continue to get to know each other, continue to build foundations, continue to be open to what this could bring you. Open to what this life together could be, right? Now in the blocks there's the Hierophant card. So this person could already be in a relationship or just getting out of one, right? They could have just been getting out of marriage or getting out of a serious relationship, or Libra, you could happen, which could, you know, in its own way kind of, you know, make things move a little slower because someone's being a little bit more mindful, like they've just got out of something, they don't want to, you know, do whatever. They want to move too fast, don't want to make the wrong mistake, that type of thing. There may also be, again, some religious differences or lifestyle differences between the two of you guys. Especially, great, drop the whole deck. Yeah. Especially, again, if there's a distance thing, because I am really drawn to that Knight of Swords. Knights are always travelers. They're always going somewhere. And so, especially if it's that, I do feel like this person sees commitment with you. Let me just say that. I just feel like there's blocks on, okay, I see it, but how do we make this happen? Right? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, 4 of Swords. You know, Queen of Cups, she's very intuitive. She's very closely connected to spirit. She's very, like, there's a knowing. I think you guys both know how dynamic and how important this is. But again, it feels like this King of Swords hasn't come into play yet. It's interesting. You got King of Swords and Queen of Swords. I think this person or you it feels more like this person though. In the past, like with their past relationships, I think that what they were really missing was communication. So in terms of you and this relationship, they may be a little funny or come off a little like uncomfortable in terms of like having to communicate certain things for you. But I think that you guys actually will grow to be really, really good with communication. Like that'll be one of the things that you guys both appreciate most about your relationship, because you feel like you could talk to one another. You feel like you're friends first before anything else, because you spent all that time, right, stacking your pentacles and building the foundation. There is definitely a knowing in terms of, oh, I'm supposed to be with this person, period. But there's also this waiting of, okay, I do have to, again, going back to strategize. How do we make this happen? How do we bring this and make this a real thing? Like outside of our minds and outside of, whatever. How do we do this now? Advice going forward, there's that Ace of Swords. That's that communication. That's that truth. That's that clarity, right? I think that there's going to be a lot to be said coming up here between you and whoever it is that you're dealing with. And this could, again, whether you're in a relationship or you're talking to someone, right? If you're in a relationship already and maybe things have been feeling a little stagnant, I think you guys are both on the same page in terms of working towards the same similar goal. There's a lot of elevation that's coming out of this right now. If you are pre-relationship and like there's someone that you really like, I think, going into this new year, they're going to make it really obvious and communicate to you that they like you too. Yes. Soulmate energy, 6 of Cups. I feel like this person, you and them both, like you guys see a future, you see kids, you see family, you see all of that. But there's that communication that needs to come through. And I think it's just scary because there's something about this relationship, this union that's very mysterious. Like, how do we move forward? How do we make this happen? But if you guys are going to make anything happen, you guys have to work together and talk about it, right? You have to work together, talk about it. And in the meantime, making sure that you're straight. Making sure that you're straight. We always still have to put ourselves first. We can't get so wrapped up in relationships that we think, oh, I like him, and so I'm going to, forget about my priorities and that type of thing. Make sure that you guys are still being on top of everything that you need to be on top of, because part of the reason why I think this person is so attracted to you is like, no, she takes care of business, or he takes care of business. This person, they see you as someone who's proactive. That's very attractive to them. And remember, 9 of Pentacles, she attracts all type of shit. So 9 of Pentacles, the Magician. I think that you guys are attracting this person without even like trying, right? It's like just the more that you stay clear, stay, in this beautiful place, this happy place that you're in, it's like they just want you more and more. And little do you know, they're making plans. Like, I feel like they're making the plans. Oh, yes. 2 of Wands, 3 of Cups, of coming together and celebrating. Yes. I think they're making the plan. I think there's a lot that is going on under the surface that maybe you guys haven't quite talked about because it's uncomfortable, or maybe it just hasn't been there yet. But you guys are at that place now where things are going to start verbally coming out. There's going to be a lot of communication. There's going to be a lot of clarity, because the thing is, I think you guys both realize that you want to move forward, and you guys have to figure out together how to do that. Okay. Now, 4 of these popped out, and we're just going to take them all. Okay. So we've got very soon. Loves it. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, right? You've got 2 Magicians on the board. That's all about manifesting. So the energy is there for you, Libra, whether you're using, whether you're meditating, visualizations, whatever, get into the mode and be very clear about what you want. Okay. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Love that. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Remember, we got that 3 of Pentacles twice, and there was a big message of that. This may be a little different, but a good little different. So be open, Libra. And then honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe you guys are going to be spending some time together. Maybe you guys are planning a trip together. Even if it's just a little staycation where you guys are just kind of together and alone and, on your own little vibe. That's cool too. I think it's going to be really good for you guys. So I love this. I love you guys. If you are interested in a personal reading, please reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. And I love you, Libra, and I'll see you soon. Bye.